Vladimir Putin, the enigmatic and powerful leader of the Russian Federation, has been a central figure in global geopolitics for several decades. Born on October 7, 1952, in Leningrad, now St. Petersburg, Putin's journey from a modest upbringing to the pinnacle of political power is a compelling narrative that has left an indelible mark on the course of history. This exploration delves into Putin's early life, his rise through the ranks of the Soviet intelligence agency, the KGB, and his transformative impact on Russia and the world as the president of the Russian Federation. Putin's childhood was shaped by the tumultuous backdrop of post-World War II Soviet Union. His family, like many others, faced the hardships of the time, and young Vladimir developed a sense of resilience and determination that would later define his political career. His early interest in martial arts and sports, particularly judo, revealed a disciplined and focused individual. These qualities, along with a keen intellect, became the foundation for his future endeavors. The turning point in Putin's life came when he joined the KGB, the notorious Soviet intelligence agency, in 1975. His assignments took him to East Germany, where he served undercover and honed his skills in espionage. This period not only exposed him to the intricacies of Cold War politics, but also provided invaluable insights into the workings of statecraft, an experience that undoubtedly influenced his later approach to governance. The collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 marked a seismic shift in global politics, and Russia found itself at a crossroads. Putin, who had returned to his homeland, swiftly ascended the political ladder. His appointment as the director of the Federal Security Service, FSB, the successor to the KGB, showcased his expertise in matters of national security. Subsequently, he became the prime minister under President Boris Yeltsin, positioning himself as a key player in the Russian political landscape. In the year 2000, Putin assumed the presidency, heralding a new era for Russia. His leadership style, characterized by a strong central authority and a commitment to restoring Russia's global standing, drew both admiration and criticism. Putin's early years in office saw economic reforms and a focus on stabilizing the country, but his critics argued that these measures came at the expense of democratic principles and human rights. The 21st century witnessed Putin navigating through complex international relations, with Russia reasserting its influence on the global stage. His handling of conflicts in the Caucasus, particularly the Second Chechen War, showcased a resolute leader unwilling to compromise on matters of territorial integrity. Simultaneously, his efforts to strengthen ties with other world powers, including the United States and China, underscored Russia's determination to be a formidable player in international affairs. The annexation of Crimea in 2014, and Russia's involvement in the Syrian conflict further heightened tensions between Moscow and the West. The international community grappled with Putin's assertive foreign policy, and debates over the nature of Russian democracy intensified. Accusations of election interference and cyber attacks fueled the perception of Russia as a disruptive force in global politics, leading to strained relations with Western democracies. Despite the controversies surrounding his leadership, Putin maintained significant popularity within Russia. His supporters applauded his efforts to restore national pride and strengthen the economy, pointing to the improved living standards and infrastructure development during his tenure. However, critics argued that political opposition faced repression, and concerns about media freedom and human rights persisted. As Putin's presidency extended into its third decade, questions about the future of Russian leadership loomed large. Constitutional amendments in 2020, allowing him to potentially stay in power until 2036, raised eyebrows both domestically and internationally. The dynamics of Russian politics and the evolving geopolitical landscape continued to shape the narrative surrounding Putin's legacy. In conclusion, Vladimir Putin's journey from a young boy in Leningrad to the president of the Russian Federation is a narrative rich in complexity and contradiction. His impact on Russia and the world is undeniable, with a legacy that elicits both admiration and skepticism. As the pages of history continue to unfold, the story of Vladimir Putin remains an integral part of the ongoing saga of global politics.